Hi, it's me, Camila Rose, and welcome back to another movie review. So I just finished watching Bury the Devil. I loved it. I thought it was super fun. You know I love a good horror film. You know I love a good possession film. And so I was a little like, okay, where are we going to go with this? It is a one-shot film, and it is excellent. The tracking, amazing, fantastic. There's a scene where they go from being inside of the house to the outside of the house. I was like, yes, I love this. There's another one where they use like moving the camera and panning it really quickly around the room to show like the speed of the main characters moved really quickly out of the shot, even though you weren't necessarily looking at them. Like, you got a sense of the speed of things without necessarily having to use a whole bunch of effects. It was really fun. The story was interesting because I was like, how are we going to build this into this? Obviously, there's a devil here and there's some type of possession thing going on. And what we find is that we have this older woman who has Alzheimer's and her caretaker. Now, I'm going to be really honest with y'all. The way I was like, girl, if I was this caretaker, I'm calling my supervisor and I'm going to go sit outside and I'm waiting for backup. I'm waiting for somebody to come in here and relieve me. I need help. This lady was trying to call and be like, I need assistance. I think something's going wrong. I was like, baby, you can't triage this. Like, there's no way to triage demon possession. Also got some of that wonderful, like, Reagan, The Exorcist, like, the power of Christ compels you. I was like, all right, we trying to exorcise this demon, and I'm here for it. Now, I did think that there was a little bit of, like, the whole daughter thing was a little much. I was like, I don't know if I necessarily need all of that. And then when the husband comes around so that he can go and try to help and get rid of this demon, I was like, he done brought the whole archaeology department with him. I said, this is a crusade from our academics, and I'm here for it. But it was fun. It wasn't so complicated of a story that it was like it doesn't make sense, but at the same time you could kind of see how things could play out that way. Although I was like, what's the motivation for some of this? Because it did seem like some of it was just like, I don't know if we have anything better to do, so we're just gonna like play around with demon possession. And I was like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't play like that. But at the same time, I was also like, sister girl, like, the guilt that you might be feeling that's keeping you in this space, we gotta let that stuff go. I also really enjoyed the ending. That last shot, I said, I know you lying. Like, this is wild. This is crazy. But it worked out really well. It was a good, fun watch, and it's a great way to spend your Saturday night. So go check it out. Let me know what y'all think about it. See y'all later. Bye.